Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We've decided what we're going to do. We are going to go with the flight control. We're going to uh, um, get the reaction wheel here, which means our unmanned probe will actually be more efficient and actually might make it into space, which will earn us more science, which should make it so that we can get this one here, which means we can build much more efficient rockets to get up into space. This one we're probably not going to worry about for a while, and then once we've got that one, we'll then go on to this one. So let's grab that one, and let's have a look at what contracts we can grab. Science data from around Kerbin, that should be an easy one. We're going for that anyway, so we'll grab that one straight away. Don't like these ones yet. They're not below. Above, that's definitely not going to happen. Orbited, not taking that up. Tourists, not yet. So that's all we can really grab from there. So we got this one. Fair amount of money actually. So it does mean we need to actually make it to space. So what we're going to do, we are going to have a look here, and we've got two parts that we can add to this rocket. So what we're going to do straight off is actually it doesn't make sense to put it because of its size. If I can find it. There it is. Reaction wheel in there. That means we got a lot more control. And what we're going to also do then is we're just going to grab an extra fuel tank for there. Should be okay. That puts us right on the part limit. Gives us a bit more fuel in this stage here to be able to get a bit further up, hopefully. So unmanned 2. The aim for this one is to make it all the way into space. Now remember, we've still not got SAS, so we're still manually flying this ship. Everything else is exactly the same. Let's just tidy this up. Don't need thermal. What else does this actually give us? Vessel. It gives us some delta V, thrust to weight ratio, part counts. No, not a lot of use at the moment. Right. Let me just move that over slightly, just so that tidies it up. Right. Okay, we're good to go. Throttle up. Still can't use SAS control, which is unfortunate. It's a bit taller, so it's going to be even harder to control right now. But hopefully these wings will be enough to help us keep in place. So in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Thrust to weight is still good. Just going to slightly adjust our trajectory. We want to go more or less straight up to start with until we get out into some of this thicker atmosphere, and then we'll start to bank over a little bit. So we won't be so high when we lose this engine because we're moving more fuel up, more weight up. But then we'll have more in the lighter stage above. There we go. Trying to coax it over a little bit, but it's very jittery, even with that extra inline reaction wheel. Just trying to move it over on towards this easterly direction. Ah, we lost it anyway. That's annoying. I really thought we were going to get it. I tried to fire it off much, much quicker this time. We could be in some trouble here. Right, prograde, where are you? There you go. Throttle up. Worry about whatever science we can get. So we get a bit of control. Temperature scan. Oh, keep control. Wow, this is hard work. No idea how much that was for. But that gets us into space. See, apoapsis of 76. That's good. We will have a bit more control once that gets actually out of the atmosphere. Phew, that was hard work. We're spinning slightly out of control right now. We'll try and recover if we can. Here we go. Start getting ourselves onto there. Take that round so it's a bit more conventional way round. So roll it round. There we go. So we've got quite a bit of fuel remaining here. Be nice if we can make an orbit. I'm not too worried if we don't make an orbit. Just waiting until... Alright, so we're now in space, so we do the material study, the mystery goo, and the temperature scan. So we've actually achieved what we want to. Temperature scan 7.2, material 22.5, and mystery goo 9. So it's all good science. Right, we're going to start our burn. There we go. So this should stretch us out as much as possible. Keep an eye on the fuel. It's not going to make an orbit, but it's stretched it out. Good. Stage. Now this time we still have got control because we've got our reaction wheel, so we can still turn around and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter because we know this bit is self-righting. Would have put the reaction control actually on the stage that we just got rid of to save a little bit of weight, but there's no need for it. It couldn't really fit it anywhere because of the size. It would have been a bit of a funny shape, so we'll just let that spin for a bit. Loads of electrical charge. Probably don't really need to take the battery. Maybe we could get rid of that perhaps. Still slightly surprised we didn't make orbit though, because with the cockpit we could, which is heavier than, well, about the same weight as all this. But I suppose that had SAS control, so we didn't lose control, didn't do that flip bit, and that did cost us quite a lot. Check the old science, so we could do mystery goo for a bit more. Oh, no, we're now not in space anymore. Let's just try to get us onto some sort of retrograde direction just so that it helps it. We can grab that mystery goo because that will gain us an extra 1.9. There we go. Nice flat trajectory, so that should be in the atmosphere for a long time before we come down, so hopefully that will bleed off a lot of this speed that we've got. F5 again. Not that there's anything we can do really. We can change our position, but that's about it. where we think we might come down on a bit of land here. Again, it's in the dark though, which is always frustrating because I know it's not very easy to see on YouTube. Hopefully I'm describing as best as I can. So bleeding off that speed, let's see whether we can see thermal again there. Critical part is the heat shield, that's good. So all the temperature is being absorbed by the heat shield at the moment. A lot of speed yet to bleed off, but hopefully we should be fine. We'll start hitting some thicker atmosphere, which will slow us down some more. So it's righted itself right onto its retrograde marker due to the weight ratio of the thing, with the weight at the bottom. Temperature, speed dropping off now very, very quickly. So we will try to drag it through the air a bit more. See, I can't even make it do any flips or anything. But 9,000 meters up, and our parachutes are now going to be safe to deploy. I'll check, see if there's anything we could do. Mystery goo would be worth a little bit. Material study, we don't want to reset for definite. But I don't think there's anything there that would give us more than we've already got. I'm going to let a chute go. F5 again. As I said, completely pointless, not a lot we can do. 5,000 meters up. Use a bit of time warp. Let the other one go now. There we go. Both chutes out now. Speed dropping off. Full deployment now. Really, really slow now. Probably would land safely with just the one chute, but we brought two. You got redundancy, you may as well use it. 700 meters up. Let's get down as quickly as we can with this time warp. I want to see how much science we got. I'm looking forward to see whether we got enough to get the next level of research that we are aiming for. And the other sciences, not a lot. And here we go. 50 meters, 30 meters. Stop the time warp. Always used to cause trouble if you time warped at landing, but it's not such a big deal anymore. Temperature scan. Have we run out of temperatures again? Thermometers again. What do we got? We would get 2.9. Let's review that data. That's 6.5. We'll keep that then. And we'll review that data. That's 7.2. So we're going to keep that as well. So temperature's the best. Material study would be 11, but we're definitely keeping the one from space. So we are good to recover that vessel. So we earned 47.2 science out of that. That is more than enough that we needed to get the next level of of research done. So we got all that back. Again, we got 5,400 back. Bit of a further away from KSP this time, and we received experiment. Science data from around Kerbal. We completed that contract, which earns us a lot of money, more than paid for the cost of the ship. 73.4. That means we can now get this one, which gives us much more efficient fuel tanks because of our part count problem. Much more efficient second stage engine, which will be fantastic. So we should be able to make orbits. Not worry about that one. And then the next one we're going to get is probably the space plane stuff. So we'll grab that one. And we already got fuel ducts in the next one. Look at these bigger tanks and everything. So things are looking good. Things are looking very good for this space program. We're progressing very, very nicely. I think we're going to have another launch of a very similar type of rocket, maybe with changing out the second stage engine now and those fuel tanks so that we can carry a bit more fuel. That means we might be able to add some solid rocket boosters as well. So thanks very much for watching, and join me in the next episode where we're hopefully going to go for another unmanned flight, but go even further. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please consider giving me a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to hear about when I do some more videos. In the meantime, if you want to click on one of the other videos that I've done on a different game, then these are my latest ones. Please go ahead. Or if you click on the next video in this series, that'll take you directly to the next video in this series if I've done it and uploaded it. Thanks for watching.